Alrighty, guys. Now, what I really wanted to do is do one of the $5 dailies for Unturned, but because of the way it's optimized right now, I don't know why it's completely like not crashing my computer, but it freezes and like makes the whole film juddery. So, I mean, I can play Crisis on this thing, and I can't play Unturned with the video recording going. Not too surprising. I've got my new graphics card coming, so hopefully that'll clear it up. But I figured for right now, I'd show you how to set up a Unturned server. So you hit play, get into the game here. Welcome back to Unturned. Thank you very much. Hit play, host. You've got your different options up here. Hopefully you know everything that you want. Password. If you want a password, put one on. If you don't, then don't. Max players, 8. 100,000. I don't know. You can't do that. Maybe just 100. Nope. 99. Max is 12. All right. At least on my current settings. All right. So you set up the port number at 25444. And what we'll do is we'll Alt-Tab out. We'll open up a web browser to get into your router. So you want to type in 192.168.1.1. Most likely you have a Linksys router. I think that's still one of the most popular brands out there. And most likely it's set for the most default settings, which is 192.168.1.1. So you type that into your address bar, hit enter. You've got your username, your password. I don't know what your password is. You're going to have to figure that out. Hit log in. Once you're logged in, you've got all kinds of crazy settings here. Don't touch anything. Just go to Applications and Gaming up here on the top. You got Setup, Wireless, Security, Access Policy, Applications and Gaming. Go to Port Range Forwarding. You can name whatever you want, so you can type in Unturned, which I already have mine set up, so whatever. 25444. And actually, we could set it up for a different port, so we go 43 to 25443. You want both protocols, and then you have to figure out what your IP address is on the computer that you're hosting. So let's say that the computer that you're on right now is the one that you want to host the server on. Go to your start menu, and this is on my other screen, so you can't see it. Sorry. And down there at the bottom, you hit the start button. Down there at the bottom, it's got the search bar. Type in CMD, and it should bring up this window right here. This is command prompt pretty much. So after this, type in IP, no space, config, CONFIG, enter. And in my case, I got to scroll up a little bit, but and the IPv4 address 192.168.1.126. So on this local network, my address is 126. So you'll go back to your router here, Unturned. You've got your port number here and here. You've got both set up, and then you want to enter in the last 3 of the IP address. In this case, 126, and hit Enable. Save settings. Your settings have been successfully saved. And now you'll be able to host a server. We'll fire up Unturned again. Be able to host a server. You've got your, in this case, we changed the port number to 443, so you want to change that right there. And you can have a password. We can put ours as 1234. And max players will be 10. And go host. And then people will be able to now access your server. But wait, Dave. What if they're not on my local network? What if they're not at my house? Okay, well, we can figure that one out too. Do everything else the same way, just like I showed you. The only difference being is now, instead of that person entering in... Alright, I guess I didn't explain that. We'll go back to Unturned real quick. Alright, so now the person connecting will put in the password if there is one, 1234, and then they'll go localhost IP. In this case, they will type in your IP address if they're at your house, if they're local, 192.168.1.126. And then we change the port number, so it'd be this. That is what they would use to connect to your server if they're at your place, if they're on your local network. If they're not on your local network, they need to connect with a different IP address. You'll still do all the port settings the same way, but instead you will go up to what is my IP address, what is my IP, and you'll bring it up, and let's see here, and then Google will tell you your public IP address is 24 dot whatever. In this case, it won't start with 24. That's just mine. And so we'll close this out here. Close that out. We don't need that anymore. Now the person that is connecting to your game, instead of entering in the 192.168.1.126, they'll enter in the other number that we just looked up, so 24 dot whatever it was. I don't even remember. You should be able to copy and paste. I believe copy and paste works on this program, and that's what you need to make a server for both people that are on your local area network and people that are not at your house. So if you want to play with a buddy that's down the street or whatever. And that's how you make a server for Unturned. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I'll try to get back to them as quickly as possible. And I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you liked it. Thanks.